Hello everyone. It's an honor to be with you all to learn together again. We will have fun studying the following contents together. Solidifying your thinking, the dangers of greed, lust, hatred, and delusion. Mentor Benny's teaching. Remember, for example, that the paragraphs you just talked about the dangers of greed, lust, hatred, and delusion have an effect on you, and since it has an effect on you, solidify it. The scriptures are based on Buddha's sutra on Buddhist medicine. Right thinking. Greed of lust is only able to know the taste brought by other people's body, hatred is only able to know not to let others get good, and delusion is only able to know good food and drink. In this life, you have coveted so much, but what have you coveted? It is only the taste of watermelon, cantaloupe, and cucumber, but also have coveted the karma of them. If you also accordingly rejoice with them, also praised, you say they are good, and then you will become them inevitably, and then they will eat you will eat them, because the debt must be paid by you. Next, always tell people, do you want to be foolish? If you want to be foolish, do so. Every day, everyone, do you think about eating? If you do, you will know that you are not only a foolish person, but also that you are suffering from ignorance at this moment. If you really eat, no matter what you eat, do you really get it? If you really get it, you get the sweet taste, then your mouth should always be sweet. If you get the fragrance, and that part of your mouth should always be fragrant, and you don't have to eat anymore. That's all fooling yourself, because you didn't really get it, and if you really get it, you don't need to eat it a second time. Even because of this foolish guidance, with this greed, this delusion, you are bound to suffer. If you want to suffer any kind of suffering, you should also count and scold it, and if you count and scold it more, you will think little by little, why do I need to get sick? Over time, you will find that you have been freed. What do you mean you are not freed? No, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat. Then after a period of time, you find that you cannot eat. At this moment when you cannot eat you are liberated, not that you are eternally liberated. Every time you do this, it is called training. If you train for a long time, constant effort yields sure success. This should be written down. For example, you just mentioned the points, and you touched a lot from these points on the Buddha's teachings, then however you were thinking at that time, you did not dare eat either, so from the actual effect, you have been liberated from eating. Although it is said that the time is very short, there is already a successful liberation. But since this affliction, karma, and evil habit are not formed in a day or two, but has been cultivated since long ago, they are very big and strong, and they come out a lot of times. Just because you are liberated once in a while, or twice, it doesn't mean that you are liberated all the time. But, at least I have managed to be liberated once or twice. So, by extension, I didn't succeed in liberating myself this time, and I've used this, and I haven't succeeded in liberating myself, so let me see what I've gotten. Why am I silly that I didn't get anything originally, and still like this? Just expand it, and write it down every time. Finally, it is your whole growth experience, and this belongs to the actual practice. When you train so every day, it all belongs to the actual practice, then these things cannot confuse you completely. Even if you finally enter into the meditation however it appears, you will be like the Buddha under the Bodhi tree, and nothing cannot tempt you. Then you will be able to succeed in one go. I vow that all sentient beings will always cherish Mentor Benny and all his teachings, and cherish the Buddhas and all their teachings, and will cherish all mentors recognized by the Buddhas and all their teachings. Thank you so much. See you next time.